Freedom Park.
Where is Freedom Park?
Well, because there's such confusion about what the sports park is and what's Rangihawa, etc. Some people don't know that there's 2 blocks in there, both of approximately 54 hectares. The block of land off Onatangi Road, where the golf club has the area by the road, and out the back is a bit of a wilderness. That's been called Freedom Park by me, to clarify that. Because at the moment it's not very free for access, and it should be. And the reason it should be is the land was purchased by Waiheke County in 1984 on the basis of a 1983 decision by Waiheke councillors that we recognise the purchase of the property is for the long-term recreational needs of Waiheke Island. And note, please, that that is not for golfers, but Waiheke Island. Now, the ins and outs of what has gone on over this public land to this day between Auckland City, Auckland Council and some members of the golf club stinks to high heaven. And in my opinion, Faye, you are right in the middle of that stink. You have been the local board chair and reserve spokesperson off and on for years, and you have let this mess fester. And you've done, all you've done is roll in Faye's Folly, that's the boardwalk ploughed through the Putiki estuary, to this, add that to this despicable mess. When years ago it was recorded a walkway was needed across the park from Onatangi Road to the tennis courts. Now, the golf club claims, and I quote, an absolute right for the club to develop another 9 holes. This is absolutely wrong. How can you have an absolute right to anything when you don't even have a legal lease? Also, how can you have a non-notified resource consent for massive dumping and earthworks in a public park when you don't have a legal lease? The proposed Memorandum of Understanding is just another way of prejudging and prejudicing what happens next. Now, the golf club says they've got a good case. If they've got such a good case, why are they trying to predetermine what is going to happen in the future? Everything has fallen to bits. The rottenness has caved away like that cliff at Foratana Bay. It's just sitting there. The people are playing golf now. They've got the horses are where they are. The Historical Society is where it is, and it's functioning. There's no need to complicate it now with a memorandum of misunderstanding, because that's all it's going to be. It's going to be council lawyers cooking it all up again, because all they want to do is have somewhere to dump earthworks around this island. Now, what's going on here, I see is a massive cover-up, and I see it as putting the cart before the horse, or in this case the golf cart before the riding club, mountain bikers, walkers, families, picnickers, whatever else. It's talked about the price of a reserve management plan. I see that as the only way out. It involves everyone, and it should be the way we do it. That's equality. I noticed that the golf club state that they have had a $335,000 grant from the council, and if they can get a grant like that, I mean, where's the financial viability of it? How do they end up, if there's dumping going on at the back, and in some of those areas which are conservationally protected, how do they get the money from that dumping? So I'd suggest to you that you leave things as they are. Apparently things are going to be, Auckland City is going to have some consistency of approach in 2013, and that's when you move on and do something. Otherwise you are betraying Waiheke Islanders. Now, there's another thing I'd like to point out, how you can operate this golf club and make it work. Like the tennis courts, which state on a sign there, these courts are open to the public from dawn till dusk. The golf club in my opinion, should be open from dawn to dusk for anyone to have a round of golf. And I mean nine holes by a round of golf. And then, like the tennis club, which has its special times to have its competitions and things, the golf club can do exactly the same thing. That way, everyone mixes again together like we have to do on the ferries, and a lot of the problems go away. A lot of these problems, in my opinion, are caused because we have not been allowed to talk together and counsel, because it's had a vested interest, and I don't know particularly the vested interests of board members, but I hope they can see through this and are honest enough to think of everyone on the island, not just the golfers.
Put 'em there, boy. We'll show these fascists what a couple of hillbillies can do. You may be surprised, people in this world are getting organized. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose.